second round NCAA women's college basketball action. Mississippi State with a 7-point lead on a 15-3 run against the Buckeyes in the last 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And Mississippi State has done a fantastic job behind their 6'5" center, Chanel Mokongo, of denying Jantel Lavender the basketball. They have worked hard to front. They have kept her off the mid-post. They have pushed her up the lane. Mokongo has done a fantastic job of D'ing up.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, second round game between the second seed Ohio State Buckeyes and number 7 seed Mississippi State. A Dayton regional game. Alexis Rack had 20 in the first round, has 18 in the first half. And number 2 Ohio State, now a victim of an 18-3 run, trailing by 10.
Oh, Mississippi State ball pressure, defense, very physical. They are overplaying Ohio State. They're aggressive, and the Buckeyes haven't gotten any backdoor looks.
Welcome to Pittsburgh. Pam Ward along with Deb Antonelli. We have an upset in the making. Mississippi State, the 7 seed in the Dayton Regional, beating Ohio State, the 2nd seed, thanks to an 18-3 run. And they're really keeping the All-American Jantel Lavender in check. She only has a couple of points in this game and is 1 for 6 from the floor. What's at stake? Well, it's simple. A trip to Dayton, first Sweet 16 for Mississippi State. It would be the 2nd in a row for Ohio State. They have scored 20 points off of Buckeye turnovers.
Steve Foster's going to change the defensive Alexis Rack and put Jackson on her, put some more size on her.
Shot clock at 10, and they don't need any more. Mokongo with another shot from the perimeter. It's a 12-point advantage. Samantha Perhalis with the basketball, 2nd in the nation in assists. Has a slew of turnovers today. Finally, Lavender gets it going, this time on an offensive miss.
Now that's because Perhalis got inside the Mississippi State defense and allowed Lavender to get to the offensive boards on a good shot selection choice by Perhalis.
Shot clock is off, so Alexis Rack content, the senior, to get 1 shot for Mississippi State. Terrific pass inside. They're going to get an opportunity for a 3-point play because Lumano is fouled.
This is dialing up offense right now, Pam, what I like to call. Flatten it out, 1-4, Rack at top, knows she can get by. Anybody who's defended her drops it off for Lumano. Nice pump fake to get to the free throw line, and one.
Allison Jackson, who just came in, committed the foul. What a first half for Mississippi State. The 7th seed finishing the first half on a flourish will take a 12-point lead into the half. Mississippi State does well when they're up at the half. And Jantel Lavender, we just saw the offensive putback. Other than that, she's really been bottled up.
She's 2 for 7, and Mississippi State has collapsed on her. They brought the double. They've mixed up how they've defended her. But Chanel Mokongo.
Ohio State have translated into 20 points for Mississippi State, and Lavender, who's a terrific basketball player with only 4 points, one of them on an offensive putback. One of the 2 of the 7 field goals. And there's Mokongo, one of 3 players from the Congo who are seniors for Mississippi State. All 3 transferred from Southeastern Illinois College, and she has had one heck of a first half, hitting from the outside.
Well, and Mississippi State shot 53% from the floor. Ohio State didn't shoot it poorly. They shot 48% for the first half. They shot 78% outside the arc. They just turned it over. Mississippi State's going to start out in a zone, and they're going to trap on the wings. Sharon Payne trying to keep the pressure on.
Taylor Hill going right down the lane for the first basket of the second half.
It's a smart play by the freshman against pressure. Look to the middle of the floor and attack the rim.
Mississippi State 20-12 on the year, went 9-7 in the always tough SEC, and had to fight like heck even to get to this game, beating Middle Tennessee in the final 37 seconds in the first round.
And I think Ohio State's going to have to toughen up their defense, and they're just going to have to get some stops, because right now Mississippi State plays. Pam, they're just making shots.
Wow, Mokongo against one of the State Farm Wade Trophy finalists, Lavender. And she's eating her up. She's got 13 points. Perhalis for 3.
Just the way Ohio State started off the first half. The Buckeyes have 8 3-point baskets in this game. A lot of their offense is outside the arc right now.
8 for 10. Nifty 80%. Perhalis on the move. This is where she's at her most comfortable. But she's stopped by Govero.
So look at McCongo working to front, and they rely on backside help. Rack, great job.
Little Alexis Rack stripped it away. And then finishing on the other end, Lamonu.
It's great ball pressure on Perhalis. She's not seeing the weak side help right now. That's her 8th turnover.
In the first round, she had 13 assists. That's the most for any Ohio State player in an NCAA game, and only 5 turnovers.
If Ohio State can get the ball in their high-low game and enter from the top, not from the wing, it won't allow help from the backside.
Another turnover on the travel.
Look at Mary Catherine Govero in her window, in her vision, and then Rack rotates from the weak side. See, if you make that entry from the top of the key, you can't bring help. You're going to give up shooters in the corner. And the way Ohio State's shooting the 3, that's where I'd like to see their adjustment right now. Keep the ball in the middle of the floor to get the ball to Lavender.
Johnson showing some quickness to get it over to Govero, who buries a 3. That is her 4th 3. She's 4 for 5 tonight from out there.
See, Numanu did not let Perhalis get a touch right there, denying her the basketball.
Hill to Lavender, outside her comfort zone, but she's got the height advantage. Decided to give it up. Lavender, there's a putback. Over 6 points on putbacks.
Well, Mississippi State got caught up in a switch right there, and Lavender did the right thing, getting to the glass. Johnson can't keep her off the boards.
Rack with the ball had 43 in a game against Maryland this year. That one's off the mark. Perhalis and Lumanu crash to the floor.
Sharon Fanning's team, 5-out motion right now because McCongo can stretch all the way to the 3-point line. They're trying to take Ohio State off the bounce a little bit, which they did have success with in the first half. And then hustled by Lumanu, crashing the glass.
Perhalis looking for a call. She has those almost like the shorts with football-like padding on the front.
Compression shorts.
Thank you. Looking for the technical term. Perhalis loves contact. Can't love being down by a dozen right now.
He's a middle linebacker as a 10-year-old.
That does not surprise me one bit. Going up in Comac, Long Island. They lose the ball again. Alternate possession gives the ball over to the Lady Bulldogs. Amber Johnson back in. Rack takes a well-deserved break. Turnovers to only 4 for Mississippi State.
That's why Ohio State's got to start getting a few stops, Pam. They did come back from a double-digit deficit in the Big Ten championship against Iowa, and they did it with their defense, and Lavender got hot.
We're down 16 in the second half. Right when the shot clock was expiring. They say that did not hit the rim, so it's a violation.
I thought it did hit the rim.
The Buckeyes winning both the Big Ten regular season and tournament championships for the 2nd year in a row. 6 straight regular season championships, which has never been done before in the Big Ten. Perhalis back to work. Somehow was able to avoid Govero. Reset on the shot clock.
That's the first backdoor opportunity we've seen against pressure for Ohio State.
Govero gets the Perhalis miss. Mississippi State, one of 6 teams from the SEC to get into the tournament. All of them won in the first round. LSU lost yesterday in the second round to Duke. Perhalis tried to get a charge call and didn't get it.
Good 2-man game by Mississippi State. Good roll to the basket. asking for a pick and roll for Kalanda.
Kalanda's first points of the night. Lavender, nice touch inside, but can't get it to go. Schulze steals it away. Lavender this time taking it right to McCongo, but she still can't score. Third chance. There, Perales got what she wanted. A foul call on McCongo. That's only her first. Mississippi State trying to pull off the upset. Their three Congo players doing good work in a 14-point lead. Welcome back to Pittsburgh. Mississippi State leading second seed Ohio State. And earlier today at shoot-around, the Bulldogs were keeping it loose.
That's Jay Middleton and Bart Gregory, a couple of guys on the, well, Jay's the SID and Bart's the radio guy, having a good time and keeping the players loose, and Sharon Fanning having a good time with her team.
They are now up by 14. The NCAA Women's Championship continues on ESPN later tonight at 9:30 Eastern. Most of you will see Arkansas Little Rock take on Oklahoma. The NCAA Women's Championship presented on ESPN by Capital One on ESPN tonight at 9:30 Eastern. All games available on one of our family of networks, including ESPN Full Court and ESPN360.com. Dallas to the foul line grab after McCongo committed her first foul.
Yeah, I think that's important for McCongo. As physical as she has been on Lavender in the first half without picking up a foul, she can continue that play in the second, even a little bit more so.
Rack back in after the timeout for Mississippi State. She's 18.
Getting back by Ohio State.
Miss.
Good help by Hill on the rotation. Here's Lavender.
Up and in.
Over her left shoulder when she catches it deep like that, that's tough to guard. Ohio State needs to work a little harder to get her the basketball in a position where she can be effective.
Lavender now with 4 of her 8 points coming in the second half. Rack fires away, packs it in.
She'll take it. So will Sharon Fanning.
Her second straight 20-point game, 21 now. She had 20 in the opening round win against Middle Tennessee.
As many years as Sharon Fanning's been coaching this game, she's never been to the Sweet 16. 34 years on the sidelines.
Schulze has been red hot.
She hasn't missed outside the arc. She's 4 for 4.